This man went from 5'6.5" to 6 foot. Oh my god, and look at his bio. There will be a second surgery to reach 191.5 centimeters. What is that? Almost basically 6'3". 6'3". His legs are so skinny and he's so buff. Like literally skip leg day. Let's become taller. Hey guys, welcome back to Channel Tuv. I know it's been 2 weeks without an episode. That was it. I'm back now. Random break I had to take. I mean, busy with life stuff and work stuff, I guess, but we're back now. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. My voice sounds a little bit different. That's because I am sick. Luckily, I'm getting over the sickness now. It's like the 4th or 5th day of being sick. I hated the sore throat. I hate the sore throat. Give me a headache. Give me boogers. Do not give me a sore throat. I hate sore throats so much. But that was just a 1-day thing. Here we have Moya. Hi Moya. What's up? I love you. I love you. Sit down. You gotta actually sit down. He's not gonna. He's gonna be walking around. But today we have an interesting episode. We're gonna talk about many topics. Many topics I've been dying to talk about. Yeah, Mojo, I don't want you to flash the camera, please, because then I have to edit it, and that's just annoying. But I do want to start off with an update. So the day that this comes out for YouTube, for Patreon, you guys always get everything 24 hours earlier. You guys should check that out. 2 Gay Cats is premiering today. Woohoo! Wow, over a year in production. 2 Gay Cats is out today. You can go watch it right now. Don't leave though. Don't ruin my watch time on this. But yeah, open it up in a new tab and be ready to watch it. And I'm so happy it's finally out. Yeah, already working on episode 2. Not gonna leak anything about that, but make sure to go check it out. That's literally it. And make sure to go check out the single I released along with the episode, just to accompany it. The single's not in the episode. Body actually is. Let's get right into something I have in my notes that I want to talk about. Unmoanable names. My name is Albert. That's already difficult to moan in bed. My actual name is Alberto, which I think is actually easier to moan in bed, especially if, you know, a Hispanic woman is moaning it. But Albert, bro, that's like a old butler name. So I was thinking like, what are some unmoanable names, you know? So obviously we have the classic Albert that starts with me. I looked up on multiple websites. I got these specifically from Quora. So these are from real people explaining that mentioned some of their most unmoanable names. We have Hubert. We have Bob. Horace. Tanner. Montgomery. Crazy. Eustace. And you know what? We can't let the women out of this, okay? This is not just the men's shit show. We got to bring in some women names. So for those, also from Quora, we have Bertha, Olga, Ursula, Ethel, Gertrude, and Meredith. Wow. At least with some of these, you could get a cute nickname like Meredith Mary. But yeah, man, awkward names. I'm a part of the awkward names team. If you have an awkward name, leave it in the comments below. If you've dated someone with an awkward name and you feel awkward moaning their name, leave it in the comments below. I'm telling you, like, Albert is such an awkward name, but I'm not on the crazy end. Like, Albert is still, like, for example, Albert Einstein. Big historical figure. Shout out Albert. At least I got him on my side. You know, like... At least it's a name. I mean, at least it's a somewhat common name. More common back in the day. But, yeah, I mean, there's a reason I go by Bertie, though. I mean, it just made more sense. Albert was just so awkward. It's still my name, and I still introduce myself as Albert. But for friends-wise, yeah, Bertie. I mean, you're closer to me. It makes more sense. I'm not saying you guys are my friends, but it's definitely, like, it has that friendly vibe. The only times I introduce myself as Alberto is when I meet, like, Hispanic people. And the thing is about the name Alberto is that it's such a strong name in the Spanish language. Then you go to English, Albert. Bro, what? I know you people with awkward names are so ready to name your children normal names. I am too. Get ready for Bob. Get ready for Bob Ruiz. Because hell no. And I feel for you guys that are like foreign. People with foreign names. I get it. With people not even knowing how to say it. You know, at least people know how to say my name. But like, I'm so sorry for you guys. I feel you guys on a certain level. There really are some awkward names out there. But also, guys, let's talk about the good parts of having a not so common name. Not everyone has it. I mean, how many Brians are there? How many Kevins are there? How many Jacobs? How many Stephanies? How many of these names are there? It's like, it's common. It's like, our parents kind of cared enough to make us a little bit different. Put a little bit of care. Okay, Kevin. Your mom and dad did not care about giving you a cool name. They gave you Kevin. Okay? Go change your name legally when you turn 18. Yeah, I'm gonna name my kid something cool for sure. I'm gonna name it like Robot Guy. I'm gonna name my kid Robot Guy 258. Robot Guy. How you guys been mentally? Well, you guys can't answer. This is not a stream. But mentally, guys, I feel like I'm all over the place. I feel like I'm all over the place. I feel like I just like I'm getting older, man. I'm 22. I'm getting older, and I'm gonna turn 23 in March. And it's like, I know some of you guys are older, I know some of you guys are younger, but as of late with the internet stuff, I just been pushing it back a little bit. Like, I still upload on the main channel, but I don't really post on my stories anymore. I don't tweet at all anymore. I used to be on Twitter so often. Don't get me wrong, I still go on it, but I don't tweet. There's something, I don't know, something clicked in me or something. I don't know if this is a phase. I don't know if this is forever, but I just feel like I have this phrase that plays in my head, and it came from Twitter. It was when these gimmick accounts would post like a gimmick account means like they would post memes. Like if they put like funny dirt images, they would post funny dirt images. And sometimes they would like promote an OnlyFans girl. And people's top reply would be, stick to your gimmick. And that phrase stuck with me. Stick to your gimmick. It's like, I don't know. Like stick to what I do. Like, yeah, I upload my morbid videos and that's what you guys want, right? And I leave again. But, you know, my situation's a little bit different. Just like everyone else's, we all have unique experiences. But yeah, because I know I have the podcast. I know I have 2 Gay Cats now, which I don't know what the reception's going to be. Let's hope it's good. I know I have the music, but yeah, I think I'm in a really soul searching age, or at least a soul searching state of being. I really want to know what I am without being a YouTuber, because for years now it's just been, I'm a YouTuber. Like, yeah, I am. That's my career. But I want to know who I am. I want to know what my morals are, which I already do, but I want to find it out even more. And no, person that's typing try shrooms, I'm not going to do that. I'm for the most part sober. The most I do is drink sometimes, and that's occasionally, but I don't want to try drugs at any point in my life. Yeah, it's just like, it's like, I compare my life to the lives of my friends. And for example, we're all around the same age, 22. And it's like, I have a house. I have a baby at home. I live alone. I moved out. They're still living with their parents. I have a career. I have to watch what I say, watch what I tweet, or else I could get canceled. I have to respond to emails. I have to take care of my mom because I pay her rent. And I have to take care of my sister and her nephew. Not that I'm the main dude taking care of them. They're taking care of themselves. They're all adults, and I'm aware of that. But I'm very mature for my age, dude. Like, I feel like I've experienced things 30-year-olds haven't even experienced in terms of like these situations I'm in, including my relationships. Like, I just want to be happy with a woman. That's literally it. Which, yeah, I currently am, but I'm just saying, like, there was a journey to get to this point. I don't know, man. It just seems like we're not teenagers anymore. And yeah, we're young adults, but even then, bro, we're adults. I don't give a fuck. 23, I'm about to be 23. Dude, that is adult. When I was 16, I would look at a 23-year-old and be like, that is old. So it's like, we need to start acting like it. It's no more, I don't know what rant this is turning into, but all I'm saying is I'm happy with my career and the money I get, but I also want to focus on me some more spiritually. I'm going to be a hippie, guys. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to keep uploading, but that also, I tweeted about this and save this clip for when it happens. At some point, I am going to take a break from everything, from YouTube, music, the podcast, literally everything, because I've had my foot on the gas for so long, 3 years now, guys. That's crazy. And I upload weekly. Isn't that crazy? The most I've taken a break was a month, and I think I've done that twice. Other than that, you're getting an upload every week. So it's a lot mentally, especially statistically. Like YouTube tells you you're doing ass, you feel like ass. And I'm not trying to let the YouTube statistics tell me how I should feel about myself, even if they're doing good. Like if the video's like doing good, I don't want it to impact my whole day, because the numbers should not define me, and they don't define you. In case you're listening to this and you're paying attention to grades, statistics, numbers in general, like that doesn't define you. What defines you is how hard you try. That's it. Because how hard you try, literally, that means that those numbers that you see, if you want to flip them, you want to try harder, guess what? You try. You actually put the effort in. I know that was a crazy rant for the fucking beginning of the podcast, but I've talked about this before, and I'm going to bring it up again because I mentioned it at the outro of the hacked webcams video on the main channel. And when I go bald on like December 28th, I'm going to get a buzz cut with a fade. I know it's not bald, but it's easier to say than buzz cut with a fade. When I go bald, I'm going to dye my hair blue. I'm thinking about blue. Let me know what colors you guys think would look cool. I'm going to dye my hair blue. And yeah, I'm not going to do it for subscriber count like I did back in the day. I just want to do it for me. Like, I don't know. Something, I'm telling you guys, like, I don't know what's going on in my life, what happened, but I just feel so, mature. And I know I've been mature for a long time, but it's like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's having a girlfriend. Maybe it's taking care of her and myself and my baby here. I don't know what it is, but yeah, the realization of just understanding that I'm a human too behind the screen. I think at some point I even forgot that. But yeah, so I also mentioned that I want to get a face tattoo. When I say a face tattoo, I don't actually mean on my face. I mean on my sideburn right here. I'm thinking of getting something pretty cool, but we'll see. I think when I'm older. There's another topic I want to talk about. And I guess since we're talking about girlfriends, having girlfriends, there's this mini topic I want to bring up, and it's the this is a funny one. It sounds funny in my notes, but I don't know how it's going to come out of my mouth. Pause. So I saw a lot of guys, I've seen a lot of people say, a lot of guys say, yeah, dude, I stopped watching porn. And it's like, they flex it. Like, yeah, you stop watching porn, that's cool. But then you get to really ask them about it or find out that, yeah, they stopped watching porn. Why, though? It's because they got a girlfriend. You're fucking every night. What do you mean? No shit, you don't watch porn. You live with your girlfriend. No shit, you stopped watching porn. Though, like, what? That pissed me off. Because then I got a girlfriend, and I was like, guys, okay, TMI, I guess. I jack off. Crazy. I know that's crazy. But I got a girlfriend, and it's like, I don't need to do that anymore. I still do sometimes, though. But it's like, no shit. I could also be one of those dudes. Yeah, I stopped watching porn. Bro, no shit. Duh. Still on the topic of relationships. I guess this is kind of different. This is the title of the video, I think. Let's talk about height. All right? Men and women. And non-binary people and everything else. And everyone else. Height. Does it matter? And I know what you guys are saying behind the screen. You want to say no, but in your head, you're like, yeah, that shit does matter. I get it. Now, me personally, I am 5'8", not the tallest guy in the world, but honestly, I'm forced to be okay with it. What am I gonna do? Dwell on it? But it's not bad. It's not bad, especially for being Mexican. I think I'm blessed, bruh. Like, I think I'm blessed for being 5'8" and Mexican. That's crazy. But let's talk about height surgery. You guys have definitely heard about it. If you haven't, it is an extremely gruesome and painful surgery where your bones are extended and the muscle grows around that extension. We're not going to get into the science of it. If you want to look it up on your own, you can. But just trust me that bone extension is a real thing. And usually when they do that, they do it on the femurs. The femurs being our thigh bones. I found a very specific case. Obviously, there's a lot of men that do it, but they just don't post about it. I mean, think about it. If they're that insecure, they probably don't want to post their face or post that they did it. But the recovery, literally, you can't even walk like the first few days. You have to relearn how to walk because that bone, like I said, it has to grow muscle. And you have to speed up the muscle process by like walking, for example. So they have whole training camps, or I guess I should just say recovery camps of men that have gotten their femurs extended and they're learning how to walk again with like canes and shit. So it is a excruciatingly painful and long process. Is it worth it? I guess that depends on who you ask. You know, at the end of the day, if you have money, you have the right to do whatever you want with it. If you have enough for a height surgery and you want it, no one is stopping you. Go get it. Ignore the comments. At the end of the day, that's what it is. I mean, what's the difference between a woman getting butt surgery and boob surgery and a man getting height surgery? I know that was a crazy statement, but seriously, if you have money and you're not affecting anyone, do whatever you want with it. You know, if you're not hurting anyone, get your, it is a cosmetic surgery. So like I was saying, I want to bring up a very specific case. And this is from an account on Instagram named Le Tremba. And as you can see, it says 171 centimeters to 181.5 centimeters. For my Americans, oh, by the way, if the light just changed, that's because it died. We're going to keep going. For my Americans, though, this man went from 5'6.5" to 6 foot. Yes. His bone extended that much. Oh my God. And look at his bio. There will be a second surgery to reach 191.5 centimeters. What is that? Almost basically 6'3". 6'3". When does it stop? This seems like an addiction at that point. Anyway, let's watch some videos. Oh, I guess here's the process of it. Okay, we don't need the music. The man who dreamed of being taller. As you can see, oh yeah, by the way, guys, for this height surgery, you need to do it little by little. You can't just extend the bone. You can't just extend the bone like that. They basically install something into your femur, and every day you like twist it, and it's like 1 millimeter every day. I don't know the exact amount. We're just gonna say 1 millimeter. Maybe it's 10 millimeters every day. Then you practice walking on it. So that's why it's long and it's painful. From sitting in a wheelchair to walking. His legs are so skinny and he's so buff. Like literally skip leg day. Let's become taller. What the fuck? Oh, he has the machine. Damn, he looked thick as fuck here. Wow. Is it really worth it? Do his proportions even look right? Because obviously you have short arms. I don't even think his proportions just don't look right. This is so weird. Oh. Oh yeah, and that's another guy. Okay. If I remember correctly, I've seen this guy on TikTok. I know, funny enough. And I think he went from 5'6" to 6 foot. So about the same shit. what I wonder is like, how do you tell your neighbors, your friends that you got that much taller at like 30? Like you have to say you got height surgery, because you can't just be like, yeah, I ate all my canned beans and I guess I grew in my sleep. It's like, no, bro, you got fucking surgery. But it's also like you still have that like size 7 foot. There's so many things here. If you're active, dude, you think these guys could kickflip if they skate? You think they can still tray flip? Like, no, they can't. They can't even push probably.
I have 9 centimeter and I can already touch my toes like before.
You will never get back to full athletic ability though. Yeah. I don't know if it's like about 10 years later, then he'll be able to, but I don't think so. I mean, it's not your, yeah, it's your bone, but it's extended. I don't know how strong that version of the bone is. But you know what is interesting, guys? The amount of hate these guys get. Like even me, I guess, making a whole video about it. But it's like I said, you can do your own, you could do whatever you want with your body. As long as it's not mine, do whatever you want with your body. You're giving the doctor a bag, go for it. I was also looking into like the risks of limb lengthening, and it says limb lengthening puts patients at risk of nerve damage, muscle damage, joint contracture, dislocations, and arthritis. Is it really that worth it? And let's see, how much does it cost? My Google search looks like I hate being 5'8". I like it, guys. So apparently it's between $72,000 and $300,000. Let's meet in the middle. Let's say it's about $150,000 to $200,000. That, first of all, that's a lot of money. That's crazy to just spend on your cosmetic. Because I mean, how many? Let's see, how much does a BBL cost? In LA, it's anywhere from $16K to $24K. I didn't even expect it to be that much. I honestly thought it was gonna be like $5K. But still, ours, the men. NBL, that's what people call it, the NBL, is just double the cost, maybe even triple or quadruple. I get it. It's a longer process. There's more care. I really want to talk about how women feel about men's height, but before we get there, I do want to talk about women height. I know there are some women that just hate being tall. I've seen some, I don't know if I've seen documentaries, or anecdotal. I don't know what the fuck I'm mentioning. Well, I feel like there are some women that just hate being 6'3". I know where I've got them from TikTok, where a lot of women say that, like I've seen like street interviews, like they go up to tall girls and tall women and ask them, what's your dating life? And they're always like, it's hard. Like men have such big egos. And guys, I'm gonna have to say, we gotta let the ego go. Their ego kills us, because you're gonna meet a beautiful woman and she could be like 3 inches taller than you. Who cares? If she cares about you, that's all that matters. I think us as men think about how we're seen in public, and if people are laughing at us or something like that, but at the end of the day, I'm telling you, no one gives a fuck. No one cares. Probably, and some people will probably be jealous. Some people will probably be jealous, but yeah, no shame in dating a woman taller than you. When it comes to me and my girlfriend, we're actually the same height. We're both 5'8". Isn't that crazy? But our heights change depending on what type of shoes we wear. It's actually funny. But yeah, if she wears platforms or heels, she's instantly like 4 inches taller than me. Can I complain about it? No, it's cool. I like it. I will be honest with y'all though, she does get stared at, men and women. It's because like if you're already 5'8", she's gonna be 6 foot. So she's gonna be 6 foot with like heels or platforms. But it's cool. It's cool. Like you gotta, what are you gonna do? Shame her? You can't tell her not to wear heels. Don't do that. I also want to get some other anecdotal evidence when it comes to women reacting to men's height. And we're on a Reddit post right here. Most women I know, including me, have discussed this and come to the conclusion that someone a few inches taller than us is ideal. But we would also date men our height or shorter. There are definitely some women who prefer taller men, but in general, we care more about personalities than height. And it can actually be inconvenient to date taller men. I legit get neck pain from looking up at men above 5'10", lol. I've definitely dated men my height, I'm average height for a woman, and shorter than me. I think this comment sums it up pretty well. Personally, I prefer men my height, plus or minus 2 inches, but I'm never going to dismiss a guy because he's not over 6 foot. I've heard that a lot. Some women, you gotta be 5'10" or taller. You gotta be 6 foot or taller. That's genuinely a shitty thing. Like, not even just because I'm 5'8". I know that's what someone wants to throw out the screen. I wish I was 5'10" just to make this argument. But what happened to caring about personality? I mean, that is equivalent to us saying, I'm not going to date a woman if she's 300 pounds. I don't care. If your heart is pure, I love it. That's point blank how it should be. And it is a shame that some women have a rule. But no. I mean, go ahead, date a 6'5" guy, but it'll be like, what if his personality is ass? What if he treats you like shit and you just dated him for the height and he has no personality? Meanwhile, the 5'8" fellas have a good YouTube channel and a nice cat named Mojo. You know? You never know. You never know. Oh yeah, I have Brat behind me. If it looks weird, that's because it's puffed up. Yeah, isn't that so annoying? Ew. But also, you know what's more annoying? Tell me this isn't like I should sue. Dude, they put a sticker to hold it shut. I took the sticker off. It took some of it off. A sticker. A sticker. Who does that? I should have got a refund, bruh. Horrible. But anyway, to the women watching this, and to the men watching this, but mainly to the women, let's talk about height. I want you guys to leave a comment and let the short guys watching this video that it truly is about personality. It's not about being, you need to be 6'2" or taller. It's not about that. And again, and maybe if you do think that, leave it down in the comments below. Short men, have you been rejected due to your height? Are you married 10 years with a woman that's an inch taller than you? Maybe same height couples. That's rare. That's me and Bree. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are cool. How does that feel though? Literally, let me know. Let's make each other feel okay in the comments below, because we all come in different shapes and sizes, and that's nothing to be ashamed about. That's your genetics. You got to deal with it. And I don't like height insoles. Bro, you're going to have to take your shoes off at some point. Just saying. On our last topic, it'll be a short one. Have you guys listened to Chromacopia? Such a good album. I've listened to that album front to back like 5 times already. Just at the gym. Oh yeah, I go to the gym now. I've been going to the gym for 14 days now, which is a month. I started October 1st. I count the days individually. But let's see. Can you tell process? Can you guys tell anything from that one? What about this one? Does it look good? I did cardio today. Just I wanted to try it out. I think I'll do cardio one day a week. But yeah, just been lifting all my body parts. So it's been a very fun ride. Very committed to this, and very, very committed to this. It's so cool. It's so cool going to the gym. But yeah, you are loved. People care about you. If no one cares about you, wait, I think you care about you. I mean, you're watching this video. You're not dead. Don't do it. You're here. Look in the mirror. That fella cares about you. It's good to be back. It really is. We're going to aim for every Friday, just like always. And that's really it for this podcast. I'll see you guys next time I ramble about random things.